stop? After leaving Rockside, it stops where?
It stops at Brecksville Station to pick up bicyclists because there's a bike aboard program that enables people to ride on the train with their bike. If they have a bike, it's like $2 or $3. And the next station that's for passengers only is Peninsula, which is halfway between Cleveland and Akron. And in Peninsula, there's plenty to do. There's restaurants and visitor centers, and it's in the middle of the national park, so then you have the park and all of its accommodations. And then, after that, the next major station is Akron, which is another regular stop, picking up both bicycles and regular passengers. So the train runs between Rockside Station and Akron Station. It's a 3-hour round-trip ride. It's an enjoyment. There's no question about it. Being, for the most part, within the national park is quite a pleasure. It's catharsis. It's the thing to do to remind yourself that you're alive, and it's good to be alive.
Okay, very good. How about the handicap?
Okay, well, they accommodate handicapped passengers. There was an ADA car that was donated to them by one of the local corporations that allow people in wheelchairs even easy access into the train. And then there's other accommodations outside at the two stations at Peninsula and Akron. And I'm not sure about exactly what those are. There's, getting into the restaurants and that, but to get on the train and ride the train, you can stay in the wheelchair. They can bolt you down in the ADA car, or if you can get up, you can walk back and forth in through the train. They have a concession car that has food and gifts, and it's a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful experience just to ride the train.
Right.
It's for anyone, young and old.
Do they have food accommodations you can purchase?
There is food that you can purchase on the train. Yes, there
Okay.
is.
How about if people want to bring their own picnic baskets?
You can do that. There's no limitations there.
Okay. So you enjoy it, and you have.
I do this regularly. Once a week at least.
You go on the train once a week.
Oh, sure.
Do you ride a bike?
I do.
Okay.
I usually bring my bike, and that's a lot of fun because within the corridor of this national park and the Ohio Valley is a scenic route, which is Canal and Riverview Road, and you have the river, the Cuyahoga River, and the Canalway, which is like a restored early American transportation system, and you have the railroad and everything else that brings. It's like nowhere else in the country. The only place in the country that has all those elements, scenic route included. Yes, there's plenty to do. It's for anyone that's wondering what we have here in Cleveland to do. This is one of the greats.
Okay.
Like it nowhere else in the country.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I see that a lot of the people bring their bikes and put them on the car, and they bring them in their cars and put them on the car and label them where they want to take the bikes off at.
Right. Between Cleveland and Akron, there are 6 bicycle stops that attach themselves somewhere to the towpath trail, which is the original path that the mules used to pull the canal boats. Mm-hmm. So it runs for the most part alongside what was once the Ohio to Erie Canal. That entity is 110 or more miles, a section of which is between Rockside and Akron. So people that bring their bikes have an opportunity to go the first couple miles and get off, or go all the way 30 some miles all the way to Akron and ride back. So there's all kinds of opportunity here, and it's like I said, it's very much a pleasure, for to end your week.
What is your name?
Peter DeLue.
Peter DeLue, and you're mostly here a lot, huh?
Yeah, they think that I'm here more than the people that work here. So.
Maybe they give you a job, huh?
At this point in the year, the on season, the train runs from Wednesday through Sunday and it runs 3 times a day. I think it's 9 a.m., 12:40, and 4:20. So that accommodates the 3-hour rides. And if I'm not mistaken, if you get on, you can pretty much ride all day if you wanted, all the way till it comes back at 7 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure about that. It depends on their capacity, but you're at least going to get one full 3-hour ride. So, yeah, it's a wonderful thing. And
Now,
for the
will
price,
this-
it's just incredible.
Would this same train come back to this point in another, 3 hours?
Yes, right. So it's a 3-hour round trip from Rockside to Akron and back, and you have the ability to get off the train, let's say in Peninsula, where it's the regular passenger stop, have lunch, buy some gifts, look at the park, and you have enough time to come back on the return trip. The train comes through on the return trip from Akron to get back on and come back to your original destination, your original entry point at Rockside. So, like I said, there's many possibilities here. There's all kinds of options, and it's all great as far as I'm concerned. So,
Okay, sounds good.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I'm staying. Changed quite a bit. Enjoy. Go enjoy.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I said something to the lady now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is the train about to take off right now. And there's another information back. So, good news to good news on south. Next, we are rolling.